Bernie attacked Hillary last night, like not just on her policies, but really attacked her to like hurt her among the voters. And, you know, we've seen this for the last few weeks, and at the same time, he's pretty much tied her in every national poll in the last 2 weeks that's also come out corresponding with that. Is this maybe the tone that Bernie should have taken earlier instead of the cordial, nice candidate who would do things like, let's say, laugh off her email scandal?
Yeah, I think you're right about that, because it seems like that, you know, Sanders just learned the lesson that every candidate eventually learns, that says they don't want to go negative. Going negative really works. And, you know, I don't know if it's desperation or if it's just the fact that this has been going on for about a year now and they've just fucking had it. But either way, it definitely is a significant shift in tone, and one of those things that, you know, they need to be careful with, because, you know, Trump is already using the judgment line. I mean, he's using the unqualified line against Clinton, but he's also using the judgment line now, too. So, you know, I'm just reminded of that 2008 ad that the RNC ran against Obama with, you know, Biden and Hillary and everyone saying that he wasn't going to be experienced enough to be commander-in-chief. And I'm just wondering if, you know, with a different candidate, especially if it's Hillary, it would, you know, that might have more legs than it would have against, say, Obama, a candidate like that.
Peter, is there anything that struck you as far as just not what they talked about, but just the way they talked about each other?
Sure. I mean, I think Josh was right. This has been going on a long time. They're like an old married couple now, you know, just bickering all the time with each other. You know, the questions that we might want to explore, of course, are, was this too little too late for Bernie? 6 months ago, if he started this way, what would have happened? And, of course, whether it was enough yesterday to pull him through New York. That all said, I'm going to put a little asterisk next to the idea that Bernie's gone negative. Because, in fact, poking at the policies and, to a certain extent, the person, but Bernie was very focused on policies that he doesn't like about Hillary Clinton. And that's part and parcel to what this is. Many of us felt, and we've discussed here, that Bernie really was just kind of snoozing through some of these very significant issues that he's only now picked up. Libya, for example, the speeches to Goldman Sachs and of others. But again, Bernie has chosen to not talk about emails, not talk about some other issues, Hillary and her almost weird cult-like clinging to Barack Obama. He also bypassed a lot of opportunities to poke at her for her supporting things now and not supporting things then. He got the minimum wage thing right, but he missed a couple of others. So he went negative to a certain degree, but he certainly didn't go as far as he could have, and one wonders why.